Most men, high performers, family fathers, they don't burn out because they are weak. They burn out because we are so much focused in the outside world. We are focused to do something, to change something. And so we lose all our power and energy. And that's why today we have a big problem in the world. This is that our nervous system is not regulated. And we carry so much responsibility at work, and we carry responsibility at home. And to balance this is so difficult. And we are all the time in the outside world instead of really resetting our nervous system, being in contact with our energy, with the source energy, which can come through you, which just means you live in your best version. So this is what we want to focus. We want to focus on a high energy and want to get rid of all thoughts which have a low vibration. So this is the key, and it was the key for me to break out of a hamster wheel, which is so difficult. So I talk to much men as a men's coach, and they say it's so difficult to get out of the matrix, get out of the system, to really change the belief system. Yeah, and therefore here in Costa Rica, we use traditional healing methods, but also the traditional Chinese medicine is very powerful with the Qi Gong, which is really able to balance our body. And so there are options. We can improve our life. And this is what this video is about. So it's about the nervous system reset for men, high performers, family fathers. And so the question is, what can we do now to really heal ourselves, to heal our nervous system? So our nervous system is designed to protect us. It cannot clearly distinguish between real danger or work pressure or family responsibility, financial stress. So this is what we all experienced on our life journey as well. So it reacts the same way. We get tension in the body, alertness, overthinking, control mode, so really out of balance. And maybe this is helpful in short moments, but modern life keeps us there too long. So this is not good for us, because then you're like living in a trauma we can't get out of. And especially when we are building careers or raising families, because we want to have a nice future for our kids, and also taking responsibilities for others, for animals, for plants, older persons. And so then we want to be in our best energy, in our power. This is what we feel inside, but we don't know how this works. And to regulate the nervous system is so important, because there are two states of the nervous system. And you have the stress mode, where you perform, react. You also solve problems with it. And that's what I'm saying, that you are so much focused in the outside, to the outside problems. You are not connected with your inner self, with your true self, with your authentic self. And this is what you want, because we're always guided, manipulated from the outside thoughts. From when we have been a kid, we learned from our parents, we learned in the school a lot of things. And so this really shaped our life. And now it's about reprogramming, because we know the old systems are almost breaking apart, and the things getting stormy. And what we want now is to be in our full energy, in our best version. And that's why it's good to regulate the nervous system. So the second type of nervous system is the recovery mode, where you rest, you sleep, you heal, you digest, you sleep deeply, you think clearly, totally clear. You see the pictures of your visions every day in front of you, and they drive you towards it, because you put a lot of energy and a lot of intention into the thoughts you have, into the pictures you have in your mind. So this is one of the most important teachings I learned, that when I want to change something in my life, I really have to change the way I think. It means to be present with our family, and this is really our environment, where we can create an energy field and create the energy field inside of us, outside of us, to raise the energy. Because when you're smiling, when you're in a good mood, when you're in a good energy, then you bring this to the outside, then you're vibrating this, you're emitting it to the outside. And it's like you can't switch it off because you switched your heart on. You're now where you are, you feel the energy coming. And through this energy, the other decisions like nutrition, like workout, day structure, day plan, life vision for the next year comes out very clearly. Because we are in our high vibration and we just think about how we are able to bring this beautiful, especially persons who did plant medicine in the past know it or have deep meditation experience, they know it. And then it really flows out of you. And to have these kind of experiences is possible when we are really in a balanced state with our nervous system. So yeah, that's the challenge. We don't live in it. We don't use it, although it's there and it costs us nothing. It's just us. But of course, it's like also reconditioning. We have to get rid of old programs and detoxify our body, our mind. In our experience here in Costa Rica and also in the work in Germany with detoxifying persons, I saw a way more clean, powerful development in people when they combined their mind with healthy nutrition. So of course it's important, but I see everything comes from our thoughts. So there's a special direction we have to follow. There's a special way to go. And the retreats we do is a 7-day intensive camp where we really learn all these techniques for us, how to be present, to be fully activated in our energy. So I'm really happy to help with this, because the costs of staying too long in this stress mode leads to really reducing focus, slower decisions. We go with our energy downwards, we have mental fatigue. And at home we are less patient, also less present, less energetic. So, and the cool thing is that you can elevate your energy in every moment. And also you're emotionally unavailable. Or these persons are, so I don't want to say we, but I know this because I also had a lot of time as an IT specialist where I was emotionally really unavailable. Just because my head was about source code and about invoices and about the business and everything. So I was like overwhelmed and burned out in my mind, although I was eating healthy. So this is important that our body also has a good regeneration, because when we stay in this mode, we have poor sleep, we have tension, low energy, also a lot of digestion issues. And slowly this becomes natural for a lot of people, and we start saying, I'm just stressed. Yeah, it's the usual stress. But in reality, is our system totally overloaded, and we as men can't afford this, because we want to provide, we want to create, we want to have a beautiful family, we want to have that our kids have a powerful, healthy future. So because inside we really know that we want this, we have to start with ourselves first, to really empower us to do the inner work where we change our vibration. So, and we don't want to pay the cost so much, because here's abundance. We want to receive in abundance, and this is only possible when we are able to fully activate our body, mind and soul connection, so we know exactly why we are here and answer these questions. All the people asking why I'm here, and then like filling you with energy and then sending this to the outside by doing what you are here for. And this is the work which makes fun, which is really cool, because that's why you're here. Because when you're on the biggest joy in your happiness and you feel, wow, I just want to expand this feeling of happiness, this feeling of freedom, this feeling of love, then this is a very different kind of living because you're in a state of flowing energy through your whole system and having a circulation which is really perfectly balanced, healthy, powerful, and helps you to rejuvenate your whole system. So that's how I do it as well, and it works pretty good. So I feel like now with 45, I feel like 25. That's important to know and to integrate this. This was also for me the biggest issue, to really integrate this into my daily life, integrate this for my better good. I'm still working on it. I'm not perfect, of course. We are all in our journey, of course. But I think it's also good to see that we are on a journey together, to really connect to each other, which is our natural ability, to connect with other persons, to connect, to have community, to sit together, drink something, have a nice time. So this is where we can open our heart. And so we want to expand these times where we really can open our heart and be connected, have a nice time. And then we just feel that we are only dealing with friends in our environment, because the environment we created is so friendly. We are friendly, we send out a friendly vibration, and we even raise the energy if in the outside some things are not in balance. We are able to, because through our daily practice, through our daily work, through 7-day initiation process where we fully activated all our energies, our wisdom, then we literally can change our life and also our environment in a very powerful and beautiful way. Yeah, so I think it's also good for you to like meditate a little bit about this. When I listen to audiobooks or when I see something in the outside, I'm really taking it inside of me and thinking, okay, is this helpful for me or not? So this is also a process you want to do in a relaxed state of your nervous system. So it really flows and it really has the best effect. So what is now the solution for all of this? Like, is the solution that we quit everything because we can't get out, or should we slow down our life completely, or pushing harder? What we see a lot on the social media, to push hard, to earn a lot, and so yeah. And the solution, in my opinion, is that we should learn how to reset our nervous system on a daily basis. Yes, on a daily basis. So yeah, what could be now a solution? Okay, I said it, learning how to reset our nervous system daily. So I can't stress it enough, because we don't want to waste our lifetime in being unregulated and stressed. So we want to have a joyful life, a life of opportunities, of friends, of dancing, of doing what we really want to do, and meanwhile helping for the greater good, doing good things. Of course, we do the work. We have to do our inner work, and this inner work processes should be activated in a way that they really work for us on a daily basis. That's why I think the best is a 7-day initiation process in which we really activate all of these energies and the power of creation inside of us through our energy system with the knowledge of traditional Chinese medicine, Qi Gong. And this is for us a good combination. Okay, now to the tools. Tool 1, breath reset. So one of the fastest tools we can use. So we start with inhale through the nose. Short second inhale on top. Long, slow exhale. Repeat 3 to 4 times, or 3 to 5 times. Fully let go, fully relax. feel right now. Yeah, write me in the comments. I like to know how you feel right now, what it does to your system, how your overall being is. Because we love to study the effects on these techniques. So the second tool is simply physical reset, like cold water on the face, the neck or the wrists. I think 30 to 60 seconds is enough, but I don't stop the time so much, because in the morning when I use the cold water, I put it to my face and then I enjoy like the feeling of having the cold water on my body, to really enjoy the present moment, to be thankful, because being thankful is so important, especially in the morning, but best throughout the whole day. So to be thankful all today, we have to be very present and in the moment and connected with everything, to all the time like being in good mood, balanced nervous system, and everything is regulated. Okay, tool number 3 is movement reset. You move your body, but I prefer like Qigong exercises, like the ball. So when I do this is like a very balancing method, which brings me in a very peaceful state, also empowered. My postures upright. So this is a perfect energetic situation and condition for inner work, to really feel how things are flowing, and you are moving all the time, so you are unblocking all your blockages, so you're flowing in the flow. And this holds up like in the beginning 1 hour, 2 hours, and the more we practice, the more stable we have this energy field, which also elevates the energy outside of us, not only inside of us. And this is so beautiful, that we come into the power that we are the ones who can elevate the energy on the earth, to elevate our own energy through healing, through raising our energy. No, we don't need to raise our voice. A lot of people say, yeah, you have to raise your voice. Of course, I understand what's behind, and partly I understand it, get it, and I'm okay with it. But we want to be in a really free, natural flow, like we have it in the pure nature here in Costa Rica, to really connect with these vibrations. And when we move and when we connect with these energies, we feel like we open our heart and the gate that the energies can flow into our system. And then it really elevates our whole being, and we are in a good vibration and feeling, and so our mood changes instantly. Or let's say after 1 hour. So I would say 1 hour practice is a good thing to start. And when you have a lot of issues in life, I really recommend you take 3 hours time of your day, or stop your job which doesn't fulfill you anymore, and just do 3 hours Qigong. The Qigong we teach here, or the issue we learn from teach, is so powerful that when we take us a time, we take us a space, and we do this together, 9 men can come. We have 9 different rooms. So to research this in a group setting, this is also powerful knowledge for science, to know what happens when we activate our full potential. So also that's the way I see life. So we are here to research, to find out what's possible, and the easiest is with a high vibration. And so I think it's so important to really elevate our energy, or the energy of all stressed men for sure, because we have to care about our families. Yeah, also changing your mind about things, so don't keep you trapped so much in the outside that you have to deal with the organization so much, you have stress. So all the time when you have stress in the outside, say thank you. Now I know what I don't want to have in the future. I want to have it peaceful. Then of course you change your picture and you get more clarity on what you really want in life. And when you're crystal clear, and this is a process which goes over some days, but if you're more clear and aware exactly what you want, you don't need to experience so much things you don't like. You just are connecting with the field of the reality you want to create for yourself. So and the solution is the practice, because this inner work you do when you practice, when you do it 3 hours a day. And best to be in a group setting, a good teacher who shows you how you really get your energy circulated and your nervous system is resetting in this time. So, and the question now is, what is today real strength? Yeah, like in the past it was pushing harder or being always available, never resting. And the real strength is, I think, to know how to reset ourselves during the day, and because calm improves our performance. Yeah, when we are calm, you're much more vibrant, performant, you have more fun, you're more present because you're fun. When you're smiling, you're very present, and your presence improves relationships to yourself, to your environment. And the clarity also improves leadership. We as men are leader for the family, or leader of a company, leader of an organization, or team leader. So when we don't have this clarity, then we are like living in the matrix, where a lot of people find it's difficult to get out of this. Oh, it's so difficult. But what I was describing is exactly the way to go to also get out of the hamster wheel, out of the rat race, out of the mental prisons and the limitations of possibilities, because you're just working on an energetic level, and this is an inner work. You don't do it in the outside. If you only are working the outside, you're burning out. You're like not happy. You won't be really fulfilled and happy in your life. It's so important to really be connected with yourself, be connected with the community, with the world, with our planet, with the plants, the animals, to be really connected to blossom, to live our best version. So this is the future also. I think it's the future that we grow into our best version, that we are healthy, powerful men on this planet, who really don't get manipulated, who are strong, who are connected with the universal energies to really bring a healthy future on this planet, just for everyone. I think it should be the wish on every human on earth to have a healthy future for our kids and for our families and for us today. Have a nice time. Everything is possible today. We just need to reset our nervous system and come into a vibration of harmony. And in this state of harmony, we can connect like an avatar. Connect. So, yeah, thank you that you have listened to me so far, and it's beautiful also to talk about that everything is possible. And when we take something from this video, I would say burnout or stress is not a personal failure. I had it as well. And it is also a nervous system pattern. And patterns can be changed. And we start simple. We breathe, we have some cold water, do Qi Gong movement, do detoxification of our body, to vitalize our body with the most powerful nutrients. We flush our system, so we fully refuel, and with this powerful and beautiful energy of the feeling to have everything. So you get the feeling, wow, now I have everything I need, that's it. This is the feeling we get into, and we also learn how to integrate it to be more and more every day in this energy. So because when we change the pattern of your nervous system, then we return to more energy, patience, more presence, more also inner work, because we will go on with our inner work. We know we have to do something inside us. I do it for the world, and my biggest aim is, for example, world peace, or that we get rid of nutrition illnesses or deficiency, or like all the civilization illnesses, and use very much the natural medicine to help us heal. So this is like a vision, but I think a lot of people are understanding that this is a very important way today to go as well. So yeah, if this resonates with you, then please comment below the video. Also, you can, as a man, you can apply for our next men's retreat. You will find them in the link below this video. And yeah, let me know if you have some questions, and I wish you a wonderful day.